Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your hooded realtor. Don't get rooked. Call Randy Brook. Today we're here to talk about interest rates. Are you afraid of interest rates going up? Oh my lord, interest rates are going up. The housing market's gonna crash. Quick, get your watering can. I don't know why you'd get a watering can, but interest rates are going up. Now, it's April 2022, and if you've been watching the news, or maybe in your spam folder, or, people talking, and you're looking for a house. If you live where I live, and you're working with me, it's very hard to find a house right now. Not a lot of product out there, and everybody wants one. So, I'm here to talk about interest rates. That's right, interest rates. In 1980, what were interest rates? 20%. So if you borrowed 100 grand, $22.50. That's approximately what it would cost. For 100 grand in 1980, it would have cost you $2,250. Minimum wage was $3.65. Today, we're about 3%. Or this kind of money here is $3.65. Wow. I would like $1 billion, please, but the bank won't lend it to me. And I'd go out and buy every place I could possibly buy. I'd buy whole buildings. But we're here to talk about interest rates going up, because all the media will do. Interest rates are going up. Interest rates are going up. Inflation and interest rates. Oh no! Interest rates going up in 2022 will have zero effect on housing. Zero. There's not one house that won't sell because of it. There's not one property that'll go down in value because of it. There's not one anywhere in the country of Canada. Anywhere. It will have no effect. And there's a reason it'll have no effect. And it's not complicated, but nobody wants to talk about it, because the headline is interest rates are going up, the sky is falling. Well, guess what? Interest rates going to 20% in 2 or 3 years would absolutely cool the housing market. But guess what? Interest rates, they're going to go up a half a point, or maybe 1 point. So we go from 3% to 4%. So let's talk mortgages, because this is where interest rates affect. Interest rates going up by the Bank of Canada has absolutely nothing to do with my everyday life. Absolutely nothing. The only thing that concerns me is if I renew my mortgage, or I go get a mortgage, will my rates be higher? Well, what makes me concerned about that? Nothing. Because one simple thing. Are you ready? Are you listening? Are you focused in? Do you have your eyeballs to my eyeballs? Look at my eyeballs. Nobody can buy a house in Canada that has a mortgage on it that doesn't qualify at 5.25%. This is April 2022. They might move that 5.25% up, and if they do, that will affect the housing market somewhat, because you can not purchase as much. But because we have this qualifying rate, going from 2 to 3% will have no effect on the housing market. Going from 3 to 4% will have no effect on the housing market. Will it increase your payment for your house? Yes. But guess what? You're qualified at 5.25%. That means you can afford to make payments that are 5.25%. You might not want to, but you can afford it. As simple as that. As the buzzing as the lights, the fan on my plants, my Carolina Reapers. It is a fact. A simple fact. But we have inflation. Ooh, that's a whole other rant. Don't even get me going on that. We've been looking for inflation for 30 years, and we finally have it, and the sky is falling. The sky's not falling There's price gouging out there, but the sky is not falling. So interest rates. 3% is the going rate right now for 5-year mortgage rates in Canada. Until it hits 5.5%. 5.5%, which was the average rate in 2007, and the city of Calgary was booming. There are apartment condos right now that aren't even selling anywhere close to what they were selling for in 2007 under 5.5% interest rates. So don't give me this, that it's going to slow down housing, because it will not slow down housing in any way. It will have zero effect. In fact, until we get to probably 6%, people will still continue to only put 5 or 10% down. I have people that could put 50% down. No, I only want to do 5. Why? I have no idea. Best thing you can do is buy a house, any kind of house, a condo, a townhouse, a single family, a half duplex. It doesn't matter what it is, and get it paid for. Best thing you could do financially. Absolute best thing you can do. All our parents and grandparents did that. That's why they have money. They sold them houses, put it in the bank. Woo, lots of money. Some of them won't move out, but that's another story. So, interest rates going up will have zero effect on the housing market. Take it from me, the hooded realtor, because I wear hoodies all the time. It's snowing outside today at the filming of this video in the middle of April. It's snowing, it's -10, and I gotta go show houses in this. And quite frankly, I kind of got used to the 15-degree weather. It was so nice. But we need the moisture, so I'm okay with the snow. Maybe we could get 60 centimeters of snow. Kind of moisten up the ground would be really nice. But anyways, let me reiterate. Let me say that this 3% rate on 100 grand going up will have zero effect on the housing market, and it'll have zero effect everywhere. It'll do absolutely nothing. Anyone that says we have no affordability or housing affordability in Calgary is low, or in Alberta for a fact, is lying to you. Absolutely lying to you. Do you think that everyone should have a 2,500 square foot house with a double front drive garage backing onto a park? Are you kidding me? I just sold a place for $172,000. Do the math on that, people. $10,000 down payment is all they needed. They only make $18 an hour. That's it. But they're in. And they got a place. They have a house. They will go in there and they will pay that off. They will make equity. They're 21 years old. Housing is affordable where I live. Incredibly affordable. Single families are going to start to become expensive. But we have other products you can buy. And I don't know why people want their first house to be a castle. When I bought my first place, quick little story about interest rates. 1981 was the year. No, take that back. 1982 was the year. I could get 15.9% fixed for 5 years. In 1982, it was right after the crash. And all you old crazy people out there think the crash was caused by the government still won't realize that oil went to $7 a barrel, just like it went to $9 a barrel and crashed our economy. This was people like, whoa, you got 15.9, how'd you do it? So I bought a little condo for $37,000. Wow. People thought I was nuts. How am I today? Do I still own that condo? No, I do not. I sold it and bought a fourplex. Okay? In 2007. Is that fourplex worth what I paid for it? Absolutely not. It's still $250,000 less than what I paid for it. I have no desire to sell it, so it doesn't matter. But rates were down to here. People thought I was nuts. Rates went all the way to 1.9%. People, oh, it's going to go lower. How? Can't go lower. It's got to go up. So, recap. Interest rates going up is a great thing. I'm the only guy that's going to say this in the country. Everyone's going to say, oh, blah, blah. No, it is an absolute great thing. And anyone that says it's going to cool housing doesn't know what they're talking about. Because first of all, interest rates are going up, people. You better get out there and buy a house before the rates go up. And everyone is out there wanting to buy houses because rates are going up. 2, it will not cool the housing market in any way, shape, or form because everyone has to qualify at 5.25%. Until the 5-year rate hits 5.25%, there will be no cooling of the housing market. And remember, this qualifying rate that we have did not exist in 2007 because the average rate was 5.5%. And a lot of people took 10-year money. Okay? They didn't need it. Rates were higher. They didn't need a qualifying rate. They brought the qualifying rate in because people were out there qualifying at 1.9% and buying $800,000 houses. And if it would have gone to 5.25%, they would have been sunk. Well, guess what? Nobody's done that. So there's no reason for the Bank of Canada to put 5.25% up. There's no reason. Once it hits there, it hits there. It's a normal market. This is what they want, a normal market. So put it on your calendar. Interest rates going up mean nothing. You can get a rate guarantee. The people I work with will give you a rate guarantee for 100 days. If it's 3%, you got the 3% or 3.25%, whatever it is. Get it locked in. Get out looking. Don't panic. You have to change your expectations on what you can get, but don't panic. Find something good in your price range. There's lots of stuff out there. I sold one the other day for $172. I sold another one for $225. I got one coming up in Legacy for $230. These are great places, all under what they paid for them. Significantly. Great deals. Why are you not doing it? I don't know. But remember, interest rates going up in 2022 and 2023 mean absolutely nothing until it gets beyond 5.25%. So deal with somebody that knows what's going on and can get you what you're looking for. And I'm that guy. If you don't think I'm that guy, I'm okay with that too. So get down, get on your apps, get on your phones, send me an email. Let's get things rolling because interest rates mean nothing. And the more they talk about it going up, the more people that will want to buy houses. And it'll get even crazier. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having a great day. I gotta head out into the snow in the middle of April. But I live in Calgary. It could be snowing in May. Just not when I'm gonna be putting my Carolina Reapers out. You know, they don't like that. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the future.